We're going to look at this kind of this top rock when we're passing the guard and this guy gets an underhook, some leg attacks that we can do off of this, okay? So I'm just going to pass the open guard, stand and pass. Now, as I go to knee slice, here's what we're going to look at. In this scenario, it's great if I can get this underhook here and just work my pass, right? But we're going to look at what happens if I go to run this and I get stuck like in this quarter guard. As I'm getting through, I get stuck here. He's got the underhook, okay? So let's look at what we can do from here. And you might want to swing around once I get to this. So once I go for this pass and he's got the underhook, it's okay. I'm going to put my hands on the mat right here. I'm going to give him one way that he can go, all right? Typically, if I do nothing, you know he's going to come out the back door, right? All right. So once I come through here and he's got the underhook, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back step. I'm keeping my hands on the mat. I'm staying heavy, all right? My weight's on this shoulder. If I don't do this, he's going to come out the back. Right now, I'm shutting that down. Can you come out the back door? He can't, okay? So this is the first part of it. And this is the top rock that Riley's worked with us on, and we've tweaked it a bunch in some lessons I've done with him. So this part we've seen, nothing new, but we're going to look at some of the finishes. So once again, I come, I slide. He's got the underhook, I back step. Okay, from here, we're just going to look at if the guy's just kind of sitting here still, how do we attack? We know if he explodes into me, I need to go on my toes, and I want to get to this position here, right? In this case, we're just going to be aggressive. I'm going to back step, and let's say the guy is just chilling, doesn't know what to do. So I'm going to grab the bottom leg as I fall back. This is when I need to make sure I slide my knee in. So I want both of my knees pointing at him. Okay, so both knees should be facing him. If you get stuck in one of these positions here, you just need to think. I just need to kind of scoot my butt out like I'm going to shrimp a little bit. And now I've got both knees facing him. Okay, let's go back to that one more time and then we'll look at our different attacks. Scoot over a little bit, Shane. So I come down the middle, I'm in his quarter guard, he's got the underhook, I back step. I've got my pressure on the shoulder, all my weight's on my hands, I'm not going to my butt or else he'll sweep me. From here, I grab the bottom leg, this is when I get to this leg position right here. Okay, so from here I got 3 attacks. The first most obvious one for us that can do heel hooks, and if it's a competition that allows it and we're high enough level to do it, is going to be this heel right here, okay? Now he had it crossed right here, and that's okay. I would go to my other move. But if this is sitting like this, it's as simple as chopping back. And now, remember, I want to sit up to come to this side and go toes to the butt, and I'll finish my heel hook, okay? So once again, if I get this position here, and you're allowed to heel hook, here it is right here. It's already in my, this is too easy. I chop back, bring my wrist in, I get my grip, and remember, I want to fall to this side on my elbow and then go toes to his butt, finish my heel hook. All right, now let's look at the other 2 scenarios. It's pretty cool. A lot of times this guy will cross his ankle so he doesn't get heel hooked, okay? And let's just look at it from a view of you can't do heel hooks. Maybe you're a white belt or a beginner or the tournament doesn't allow heel hooks. All right, I still want you to go through this sequence and get to this position. All right, so here's what I can do. If this foot's on top right here, I'm just going to take an ankle lock, okay? I'm going to grab it very hard, like a headlock. Once I've got this, I'm going to just kick this leg straight out. Now I bring it over on his stomach, and then I do my ankle lock finish, bring my hands up high, I crunch my elbow to my side, boom, I get my finish, okay? So once again, whether he's here or if he's just here, just hanging out, I want to grab the ankle, wrap it, kick straight out, bring it on his stomach. And if you can't reap, I can still keep my foot up on his hip, okay? But in real life, I want to come over in like most tournaments or just the way we grapple in here. So hand up high, crunch elbow. All right, now let's look at another finish, okay? Let's look at the knee bar, which is really cool. So let's say I get here, and it could be a couple of different scenarios. Maybe I just can't get to this foot. It's too far away. Whatever it is, instead of fighting for this, I've got this right here. The foot that I would usually just heel hook, I can also go ahead and do a nasty knee bar here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to underhook it here, okay? Instead of doing my other where I'm overhooking, I'm going to underhook here. Now what I want to do is I want to grab the toes on this foot, and I'm going to pull it this way, okay? Once I do that, I need to point my knees to the sky. All right? Let me show you why this is important for me to finish this knee bar. When I get to this point, if I underhook and I just try to fall to my side right now for knee bar, and his toes point up, I've lost the knee bar. I have no knee bar right now. Okay? So I have to keep his toes from pointing up. The way that I do that is from right here, when I underhook and I grab his toes, I'm going to pin this over. Now, I need to scoot my butt and shoot my knees to the ceiling like this. Now, when I fall my ribs to that side, my head is going to go over his toes and pin it on the mat. You need to get where you can see, Eric, so you can see better. Now, my head goes over his toes just like this. And now I can finish my knee bar. Okay, so let me do that again from this angle. Once I've got the legs trapped here, like this, I'll underhook, grab the toes, pull this out the way. This also helps keep him facing that way. Now, I'm going to adjust my knees to the ceiling, and I fall. As I'm falling, my head's going to go over his toes to the mat, just like this, okay? Now, I can finish the knee bar. But what's really good about this knee bar, this twisting knee bar, it's so nasty, is most knee bars are, I have to get his legs straight, right, to finish the knee bar. Well, in this case, even if his legs bent, bend your knee, Chance. Even if his legs bent right here, the way that I'm doing with my head, trapping his toes, I don't even have to straighten it out. It'd be nice, but even if I can, just by grabbing the heel and turning, I'm heel hooking him. Okay, so I can still finish this without straightening his legs. So let me go through this one more time, and we'll look at each attack. Okay, so from the open guard, I'm going to start to cut. He's got the underhook. Hands go to the mat, back step, I'm heavy. He's not doing anything. I grab the bottom and I slide here. So both of my knees are facing him. Number one, if he's got his foot right here, I can chop back, heel hook. So I just want to come to this side, toes to the butt, heel hook. Okay? What happens a lot, can you get his foot right here? Is he'll put his foot over this ankle to protect the heel hook. Perfect. So I'm going to grab his ankle, kick my leg straight out, bring it over, now finish the ankle lock. The third finish is a good one, especially if you're in a tournament or whatever, so you can't heel hook, is this knee bar, okay? Even on knee bar, I'm still facing him. I'm not going to have my back towards him to finish a knee bar like that. I don't like that. So I'll underhook here. I grab the toes this way. Now that his toes are still pointing towards me, I don't want him going that way. I'm going to adjust so that my knees are facing up. Now I throw my head over his toes. Grab the heel, and I can finish the knee bar here, or twist it almost like a heel hook. Okay? So those are three finishes that we can do, all starting with the open guard passing, and we're doing our top rock with back stepping with three finishes. So we'll try that, stay on that this week, and I'll be good at that move.